Flan watching.
Morning, Red Flame. How's it going? Let me move my mic into place. There we go.
Good morning, Wide Kokoshi.
My speakers are leaking into my mic. Hold on. I wonder if feedback ever happens on stream, since I never hear it.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
It's anything but safe to rest here, considering all the damage. Alright. Time to pick up. Back up in Tails. Haven't touched this in over a week. There we go. Easy to spot.
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies!
Oh, there's a cat, but you can't pet it. I think this door's locked. Yep.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
I feel like I'm missing a bunch of items. Just wandering forward.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you—
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Not this way, I guess.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. They're the scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and the little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last
Let's go.
Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifan? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I get the feeling Deadeye's signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is, when you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
I just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renan lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renans are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danans with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renan culture is like.
Even though the Renans destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
What's wrong? All right.
What?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have some...
Well, I see.
Excuse me!
Good.
That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey! Maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask... Oh, yeah. How's that? Great!
Yes. Hey. Real. What? Yes.
All right. Right.
Real.
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh? Yeah. Yes.
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Xion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes sir, Captain Xion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me, but isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Xion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
We finally made it.
This is what we were asked to get, wasn't it?
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
We finally made it.
I'm not... How's this?
I see.
Great! Huh?
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
This looks perfect. Guaranteed to hit the spot.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hootle, don't get blown away, okay?
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Oh?
Is that it?
Hey! Sure. Well?
All right. No, really.
Yeah.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Blew away! Penumbra! Raining slash!
This one's mine! Take this!
Stay with the earth! Try harder!
Your reflexes will not serve you well.
This one's
Raining
mine!
slash! Strike! Come one, come all! Take this!
Here I go!
I'm not done!
Into the shadows!
Next!
This one's mine!
Damn it!
Mega
Too
Ray!
fast!
Stand back.
Blew away!
I'll trip it up.
This one's mine!
You're mine! Raining
Go!
slash!
One more!
We can really make weapons with this?
Out of our way!
On your raining slash!
Going
I'm not
in.
done!
Where are you going?
I'm not done!
Hit Ray!
Blew away!
This one, here I go!
Raining
I'm only
slash!
getting airborne
Get behind
beat.
me!
My
Not
spec.
chance!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner
We
said
turn
than
the
done.
tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Blew away!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Not a chance!
Do it!
Blew away!
Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. houses and everything else.
Even if it was all...
Coming through!
Where are you going?
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Going in. Got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Going in.
Can you take
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
The abyssal
Be still!
clear for us to pass. You escape! Off one!
Looks like we won.
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans...
No choice!
I never miss. Give a heartbeat.
These ones can run rings around us.
I'm not done!
Look sharp.
You take this!
This one's mine.
Look sharp! Here I come!
Water. I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
That's far enough. None shall escape my judgment.
Raining slash! Look sharp!
Hear me.
This one's mine! Raining slash! Air pressure! Take this!
The tide of battle has turned in our pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Your blade moves like silk.
I just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. I need to be stronger.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Going in.
Eat
Ready
this!
not. This one's mine.
Raining slash! It can hide itself? Amazing! Here I come!
Going in.
You're finished!
One more.
Blew away!
This one is mine. This one's mine.
Raining slash!
Going in.
Blew away! Raining slash! Blew away!
One more. This one's mine.
It's on!
Down on the ground. I'm gone.
Blew away! Raining slash!
Does it hurt? Here I go. I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
An outstanding step. Here, let me help. First aid!
Try harder!
Come on, sir. You have to hold on.
Blew away!
This one's mine.
Raining slash!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time. This one's mine.
Pride was my downfall.
Here's a healing arc.
Tornado drive! Raining slash!
Lunar corruption.
Blew away!
This one's mine.
I'm ready!
Johalim.
All yours, Kisara. Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
best!
going.
Let's
Bronze and red.
Blow away!
Take this array.
Blow away! My turn! Damn it! Rising
Going in.
Infernal Torrent! They've got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Going in.
Strike! Stardust!
Mega ray.
This one's
Rising
mine!
Falcon! Blow away!
Well, looky here.
Catching a cold? Here, have this herb I found earlier.
I'm fine, thanks.
Discourteous, aren't you?
You wanna play? Then come out!
Not in your dreams.
Mega ray.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
freaks!
What's your ready?
Shield.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Step back! This one's all law! Here goes! Can't get out of this!
Going in! Take this!
Raining slash!
Going in!
Blow away!
This one's mine!
Raining slash!
Make it right!
Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you. Get lost!
Not today!
Going in!
Freeze Lancer!
Blow away!
You want me? Come get me!
It's a duel of the hour!
You're not! Here I come! You're not!
Freeze Lancer!
Elusive deity! Here I come!
Make it rain!
Blow away!
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm observed.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Raining slash! Begin! Blow away! Blow away!
Raging
Here I
ruler
come!
sword!
Here's evil! Freeze
Here I
Lancer!
come!
Ground and pound!
Raining slash!
How Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm
Who?
certainly not that relaxed.
Who?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
An opponent like this should be easy.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
It has
content.
some kind of camouflage.
Elusive deity!
Blow away! Try harder! Now! Is that a healing art?
It is. I can't ignore the pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Blow away! Raining flash! Blow away! Burn in hell!
This one's mine.
I have no limits!
Catapult!
This one's mine.
Blow away!
Raining flash! Catapult! Blow away! Raining flash! Blow away! Raining flash!
Annihilation!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Blow away! Elusive
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
Fix you up. Recover!
Thanks.
Here's a healing art. Leave the enemy's art to me.
Milk
Wait here.
Here's a flame of fury!
This one, do
Blow
it.
away! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh. Are Dohalim and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am I just like Dohalim?
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Try harder!
That's it! Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Radiant light!
Here I go! To the fray! I owe you one for that. I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Into the shadows!
Blow away!
Gemini Aqua!
Going in!
Radiant flame!
Clear for us a path.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Radiant
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Blow away!
On guard!
Reload!
Blow away! I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Strike! I feel sprightlier than before.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Wouldn't it be easier to simply use astral arts to catch the fish and be done with it?
That misses the whole point of going out to fish. There's a nice breeze here. I've got something. I reeled us in a big one.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy.
Now, where might those fish be? Oh, boy! She's a big one! Wow, this fish is seriously rare.
We sure hit the jackpot. That'll taste great.
Ha! All right. Ugh. 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 Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at this.
There's a nice breeze here. Yes! I caught a big one.
Is that even a fish? It's rather enormous for one, is it not?
Of course it is. It's an Orem arowana, a freshwater species that makes its home in these parts.
It's quite the impressive specimen. Why, I don't believe we ever had anything so large for dinner back at the palace.
That's because a fish like this is way too big to put on display at a formal dinner, let alone one for a sitting lord.
You catch a giant fish, and all you can talk about is how you're going to eat it?
What's wrong? You like eating too, don't you, Law? I can guarantee a fish this big is going to make for a good meal.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I am a little excited to dig into it and see how it tastes.
Moments such as this are a good reminder of what I would have missed out on. I'm glad I decided to join you all on this journey. I may have once been a lord, but in truth, my insight into this world was rather limited. And that is, despite the myriad opportunities lordship ostensibly affords.
Wish every Renin was as self-aware as you. Maybe then things wouldn't be so bad.
Indeed. When I say Menencio was beyond lucky to have you as its lord, I really mean it. I'd even say it was miraculous. Now, as for that fish, I'm thinking I'll make some steaks out of it tonight.
Oh, that sounds good! I can't wait!
Miraculous. That's hardly the word I would use to describe myself. Let's see what you've got.
Water! Here I go!
Eat this!
An outstanding shot! Blew away! That's force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Blew away!
Thank you for that.
I'm gone!
Well,
Blew
let's
away!
get back into it.
Burning
This one's
flash!
mine.
Blew away!
Down on the ground!
Burning
Look sharp!
Blew away! Burning slash!
Heal!
Blew away!
Going in. One more.
Take this!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Blew away!
Going in. Will this help?
Burning
One
slash!
more.
Blew away!
This one's mine.
Burning slash!
Negative gate!
Take this!
Resonate with
You are too human.
To stop you dying?
Far enough.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Going in. Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Can you take it?
Blew away! You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning meteor.
Raining slash! Blew away!
Resonate with the
Raining
earth!
slash!
Stalagmite!
Another incantation ruined.
All yours, Kisara!
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though. Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? That unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get...
Gotta break through!
No further!
Mega Ray!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Raining slash!
This one's
Raging
mine!
Luna Storm! Raining slash!
Do it! Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Raining slash!
Down on the ground!
You're mine!
Ice tornado!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
I won't forgive you!
Resonate with the earth!
This time!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Being interrupted.
It's over!
Go
You're
ahead!
mine!
One more!
Raining slash!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can. Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed. Let's dispose of the trash.
Into the shadow! This one's mine!
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep hurting! I'm ready! Look! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Not a chance!
Got me! It's over!
Clear for us.
Look sharp!
We're in good form! Right, here goes!
Take it!
Raining
You're
flash!
mine!
Mine!
Can you take it?
There! How's this?
Raining flash!
Look sharp!
Blew away!
Look sharp! One more!
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
On guard!
Blew away!
Igneous discharge!
So I still had room to grow.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
I'll do my best!
Take! I shall ensure you survive this!
Look sharp!
Raining flash! Blew
This
away!
one's mine!
It hurts! My turn!
This
Elusive
one's
deity!
mine!
Can you take it?
We did it! Not a chance!
On guard!
Raging Luna Storm!
Igneous discharge!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Blew away! That's what I like to hear.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Raining
guard!
flash!
Luna
Blew away!
On guard! By the power of love!
Raining flash!
I'll thank you!
Leave the agile ones to me.
Not a chance! Strike!
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Didn't even break a sweat.
Maybe something's going on in the fort.
An opponent like this should be easy.
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Leave the ensnaring
All
to
yours.
me.
Yeah! And all the way to me!
Swallow blade. Not a chance. Raining slap. I'll try harder.
One more!
Raining slap.
I'm all
Hold nothing
backed up.
back. You're mine. Slap. Raining slap. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet and the true power of the blazing sword.
It's only as strong as the one who wields it.
You truly mean that? Thank you.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Coming through.
Where are you going? This one's mine!
This one's mine!
Raining blast.
This one's mine!
Not a chance. On your
None
raining
shall
blast.
escape my judgment!
Flew away.
Look and strike!
Raining blast. Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Raining slap.
Instant!
Flew away. Raining
Instant!
blast. Flew away.
By the
Raining
soul of
blast.
water!
Do you like it so far?
Fine freak!
This is one of the ones I chose not to play.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Looks like it could be worth something.
I do admit this Tails is a little different from the other ones. I don't know, I've only beat it once. And that was like on launch. And now that the game has like the complete edition, I decided, okay, I'll give it a try now that the DLC is included.
I won't
But yeah,
forgive you!
I'll
Denied! Going in!
I'll have a better opinion once I
Thick as armor!
beat this game again with
Damn it!
Now you
with the DLC.
Thanks, Kisara.
I still swear by Berseria. Berseria was like probably the best Tales of all time, according to me.
I owe you one for that.
Take this!
This one's mine.
Raining slash!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons. A fish! You saw it too, right? Now where might those fish be?
My first and the last Tales series is Tales of Grace F. Narrowsit.
Yeah, and Tales of
This
Grace
area
is
was amazing.
it's
Combat
getting
was so
a
cool. Red's flow tap.
remake, right? Or like a port? Yeah, like a remake or a port or something. They're porting Tales of Graces to PC, so looking forward to that. Cause I never played Tales of Graces. I never had a
That wasn't much
PS3.
of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Wait, that was the wrong one.
They are 10 years late. XD.
Well, better late than never. At least I'll have a chance to finally play Tales of Graces.
I've got something.
I mean, I could have emulated it honestly, but I just too lazy to do it.
Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
There certainly are a wide array of fish on Dana.
Yeah. Reel it in. That's not a fish I see often.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
I've got something. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Looks like a pretty energetic fish.
Yeah, looking forward to the PC port then, but probably won't play as much as back then. The grinding is insane.
Was there that much grinding in Graces? Like I said, I never played it, so not too sure
What do
of
you say
it.
we check back in on the ranch?
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
I mean, it almost seems like most Tales game have some moment of you gotta grind.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be here yet.
On highest difficulty and near the end game, or maybe after that, you will need grind for weeks.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I do remember in Berseria specifically that you couldn't just like rush through the story. If you did, you're gonna miss a lot.
None shall escape my judgment. Don't mind if I do.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
One more. I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Am I full? Oh, I can't hold anymore. I gotta use those.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
There are also many times I need to lower difficulty from chaos to hard or even medium just to beat the boss Sad Marissa.
See, I'm not sure about Graces, but in Berseria you don't need to do that. Like, I always play on like the highest difficulty on Berseria just because Velvet is just so OP. Like, they really made Velvet like an absolute machine in that game. Hold on, am I full on something? What did it just say I'm full of?
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danon bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Yeah, and as I was saying earlier, in Berseria, if you rush the story, then you're gonna miss out on some important, I forgot what they're called. If you grind in an area long enough, then a dire foe appears, and then if you beat that dire foe, it gives you like a very important like jewel or something that like provides a passive effect for your group. So if you rush the story, it's possible you may miss some of these dire foes, which means you'll miss some of those like missable items. Oh, I think I remember this dungeon. This dungeon has like the elevator and lever puzzle. Right? Yeah. You have to go down multiple levels and you have to like activate a bunch of platforms and elevators. What was that? Oh.
Yeah, it's called Gem in Grace F, I think. Maybe I am just skill issued, because I am not min-maxing on switch character to dodge boss attack.
Is that one of the mechanics in Graces that you get to switch characters? Because that reminds me of Neptunia Sister vs. Sisters, and also Neptunia Game Maker, where it's like, okay, you need to do like character swapping in order to maximize your damage. But I don't think any Tales games I've played required like mandatory swapping. I've definitely just sat on the main character in every Tales game. Oh, I didn't know you could just drop.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Does that actually hurt her? I think she's just damaged from before.
Gotta break through!
Get behind me! This one is mine!
Here I come!
Oh, Redwall didn't have her thing.
Airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you. That's my cue.
Shut him down!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Blew away!
Also, if you've noticed me playing as Alphen, Bizarre Megacore is what I'm capped on. Where is it? Bizarre Megacore?
Yeah, all I can say that Chaos Diff is definitely punishing when it comes to boss battle circle point.
Oh, I really am capped out. I need to sell some of those. Well, I'll check out Tales of Grace's port once it's out, for sure. And we'll see how difficult it is. If you get a chance to check out Berseria, you could definitely just play it at the highest difficulty at all times. Ugh, I hate fighting those armadillo thingies.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Corruption!
Blew away! Ready, blast! Come and face me! Blew away! All back in there to defend!
Your blade moves
Glad
like
you have your
silk.
use.
I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Begin!
Blew
away!
Yeah, I've been spamming one attack with Alphen
Opted for an intricately crafted weapon as usual.
because
It
it's
is
just
beautiful in both function and form.
really
You're gonna hate
OP.
when it gets scratched.
It's a shame it has a wind-up period. So, a little tricky to land. Where am I right now? Oh, ground floor is that. B4 is where I just came from. Yep. I gotta go to B3.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Oh, all 3 enemies at once. Wonderful.
Out of my way! Armor won't save you! I'm not done! No further!
I shall ensure you survive this.
If it curls up, time to get out of the way.
Take this!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Elusive deity! Lightning slash!
This one is mine! Do it!
Anything
Sion! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
What could this be?
No choice! Here right here! I got you! Clear for us a path! That's it! Try harder!
This one, take cover when it curls up!
Going in! Cyan instant!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Here I go!
I'll stop its job! Thanks, Kisara! Into the shadow! One more!
How are your weapons holding up?
Best not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm expert coming through!
We did it! My turn!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Look sharp! I'll face you!
Going in!
Can you take it? Lightning slash!
I can feel my precision improving.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
I probably need to return to camp to cook again and sell all those items that I'm full of.
Dispose of the trash.
Look sharp! Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Ha! Who said anything about letting off?
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
B1. Yeah, time to return to camp.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I need to bounce back to Dream World. See you around OPA Narrow Butt.
Alright, Octagoner, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves, no matter what. Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hoodle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hoodle's wings aren't even black. Huh. Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. To be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renin castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already! This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
Coming through. I can carve through armor. Raging Luna Storm.
How do you like being pounded into shape?
Raining slash. Hey, damn it. Blow away. Down on the ground.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Make it rain. Kisara, Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone.
Yeah. Nice technique.
You're finished.
On guard.
Rising
In here. Discharge.
Resonate with the earth.
Going in.
Blew away.
Wow. Look what I just found.
Raging Luna Storm. Raining Flash. Blew away. Raining Flash. Not a chance. Raging Luna Storm.
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
All fashioned and offensive.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll stop
I'll show you how
Thanks, Kisara.
Elusive. Take this. I can feel my power growing!
Out of our way.
In a bind?
This one's mine. Reload.
Radiant Blast!
Right here.
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
I'm not done! Here I come! Radiant Blast!
Look
Blow
sharp.
away!
That's it.
We did it! My turn!
Gemini Aqua.
Radiant Blast! Down on the ground!
Do
Blow
it.
away! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! We're in good form!
That equipment should come in handy. forgive you!
Now you see what I can do! Hitting pile driver! Tornado drive! I shall ensure you survive this!
Igneous discharge!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
No armor! All yours!
By the power of
On your knees! Flew away! We managed to pull through.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Discourteous, aren't you?
In a bind!
This one's mine!
On your knees!
It's over!
Raining flash! Air pressure! Flew away! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Strike! Swallow blade! Not here!
This one's mine!
Raining flash! Raining flash!
Flaming meteor!
Could have been worse.
What could this be?
Do my best!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? Make it ready!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it? Arc sealed!
Not by a long shot.
You're mine! Rising
Oh, there.
the abyssal deep. Clear for a path. Strike!
This one!
Raining flash!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Now you see what I can do!
Going in!
You try harder! Not a chance! Negative damage!
Get behind! And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Take it!
Get behind me.
Armor's got it! I'll leave it to you! Raining flash! Flew away! Raining slash!
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
Best not to give me any ideas.
These little ones are hard.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! My turn!
Going in!
Flew away!
I'm all stuffed up!
On guard!
Flew away!
This one's mine!
I'm ready!
Mark, get toasty!
Burn strike!
Seems about right to me. Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be.
Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand. Did Bayfon lie?
He didn't seem the type to lead us on a wild goose chase.
Hey, save your questions until after we manage to finish this thing!
Look sharp!
Rotating pile driver!
You picked the wrong fight!
Exploit the enemy's weakness! Elusive deity!
Going in!
Take that!
A freezing storm! This one's mine!
Ice tornado!
Prepare to be seized!
Going in!
Now, pull it freely!
Take it down!
Blow away!
Flaming meteor!
Here I come! No escape!
Annihilation!
Prepare to be sealed!
This one's mine!
Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Let's talking more duels!
I'll face you! One away!
Freeze Lancer!
Going in! Igneous!
Try
Take
harder!
it!
Not scared!
Lunar Corruption!
Rain shot!
Benediction
All
light.
healed!
Raining! Try harder! Not scared! Totally! In an instant!
Impact block! Here we go! Igneous! Blow away!
Rotating pile driver!
This one's mine!
This one's all mine!
Take off!
I'm not done!
In a bind?
Mega Ray!
Reinforcements?
Show thy mystic mercy.
This one's mine!
Flame of Fury!
Benediction light.
It looks like we made them mad! Ground and pound!
Lunar Corruption!
All healed!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Blow away!
Resonate with the earth.
Jill!
Go on! Burn in hell!
This one's mine! One more!
Thy mystic
Ice tornado!
Flaming meteor!
By the
Try
power of
harder!
water!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Raining slash!
I'm almost impressed.
Our praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Annihilation!
Resonate with the earth.
You may be strong, but I'll
Take
never
this.
back down! Raining slash!
Elusive
Blow
deity.
away!
Rotating
Raining
pile
slash!
driver.
Blow away!
Make it rain!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
So much for finding the Lord. Come on, let's get back to Niaz.
Shion, calm down. This isn't like you. What's wrong? Talk to me.
It's none of your concern.
Even after everything we've been through together?
The two of us are only helping each other because our interests overlap, remember?
Are you serious? You helped me come to terms with Zephyr's death. You put your life on the line to save me. Don't tell me you did all that out of necessity. That it was only because we have a common goal. Fine.
Huh?
You don't want to answer? Then I'll do whatever I like from now on, too. Clearly, I'm just bothering you. So it doesn't matter if you tell me what's on your mind. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop looking out for you. Not now, not ever.
That's not fair. Why can't you just leave me alone? You don't know the first thing about me.
But I do. I know you care about the pain of others. You care, Shion. That's why I want to help.
Because of my thorns, I thought I had been doomed to a life of solitude. Until the day I died, I knew I would be alone.
And now?
The truth is, I'm trying to end my curse and get rid of my thorns.
Get rid of? There's a way to do that? Really?
I'm not completely sure. All I know is there's a chance. But that's the reason I need the Renis Alma.
The Renis Alma?
The Master Core to end all Master Cores. It is bestowed upon the winner of the Crown Contest, the new Sovereign, as proof of their victory. It must be assembled from all 5 Master Cores.
That's why taking down the Lords is so important to you. But Shion, you're not in this alone. If there's a chance we can rid you of your thorns, I'll be by your side the whole way.
That includes us, right?
Like it or not, you're going to have to get used to relying on us every now and then.
What kind of friends would we be otherwise?
Thank you.
Danan Liberation and the Renis Alma. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. If we have any hope of finding this Lord and their Master Core, we start by heading back to Nias.
Man, who would have thought we'd ever get thanked by Shion?
Sounds like someone wants me to grab their arm.
I'm joking! Damn, you're scary sometimes.
Shion's not scary at all.
Alphen.
I'll just, leave you two alone.
I can't believe this. To think they would give us a bad lead like that. Where could that Lord actually be?
Beats me. That said, there's no point wandering around aimlessly trying to look for her. We should head back to Nias for now.
What's wrong, Kisara?
Oh, I was just thinking about what it meant for there to be castles here on Dana. People build castles to protect things that are important for one reason or another. But not simply that. They're also used to project a ruler's power.
So what you're saying is, even before the Renans invaded, the Danans were still being ruled over. It was just by other Danans.
That's most likely the case, yeah. Though who knows how they led their people.
But after seeing Deadeye, I can't picture them being all that benevolent themselves.
What if it's in everyone's nature to rule over and control others? What are we supposed to do about that?
If it really is in our nature, then no. All that means is we have all the more reason to fight it. That's all there is to it.
About damn time.
Took long enough.
But that's...
Right. I can't wait.
Head on over to the plaza.
What's going on? It seems busier here than before.
Hey, look! Isn't that Bayfon over there?
Ah, there you are. It seems I owe you all an apology. I'm guessing you didn't find the Lord back in the forest, did you?
No, but something tells me you already knew that.
That I did. Turns out I bit down on some bad intel when I should have known better. Apparently, Deadeye's not as trusting of me as I thought.
But why would he feed you bad intel?
My guess? He wanted me to lead you all astray. Make sure you weren't sniffing around where he didn't want you to be. While you were off in the forest, I got word that one of our squads captured the Lord. The place wasn't even close to where you were searching.
I see. Well, the important thing is that you finally caught her. Did you suffer many casualties?
You're not going to believe this, but she didn't even put up a fight. She had no escort either.
Well, what about her Master Core? Was it recovered?
Sorry. They only briefed me on the basics. For now, Deadeye's getting ready to make his victory speech out in the plaza. In the meantime, I've been ordered to set up a defense perimeter around the outside of the city, so I'll be out of town for a while. I imagine Deadeye will announce what he intends to do with the Lord during his speech. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Anyway, until next time.
A Renin Lord surrendering without a fight? Something doesn't add up here.
I'm afraid I can't say I know much of her lordship personally.
There's a lot about this that doesn't make sense. The Master Core is a concern too. Let's stick around like Beifon suggested and see what happens. We don't leave until we get to the bottom of this. I'm worried about just what Deadeye has in store for Almadria. For now, let's wait at the inn until he gives his victory speech.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Danon owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Danon owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hoodle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hoodle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
We've reached our destination.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Blow away! Look far enough! Regenerate!
Searing flame! Reload!
This one's mine!
If they rush you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Rising Falcon!
Glacial Spear!
Not
Here's
again!
evil!
Down on the ground!
This one's mine!
Freeze Lancer! Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We've reached our destination.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Gotta break through!
Flaming meteor!
Not today!
Elusive deity!
This one's mine!
Blow away!
This one's mine!
Raining flash! Penumbra!
I'll face you!
Blow away!
Does it hurt?
Raining flash! Blow away!
Glacial Spear! This one's mine! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Resonate with the earth!
Raining flash! Blow away!
Down on the ground!
Hold on! Take this!
Strike!
This one's mine! I've taken too many hits!
Bestow thy mystic
Raining
blessing!
flash! Blow away!
Very circle!
Igneous! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
I'll fix you up!
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Cross!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me, but my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
We've reached our destination.
These must be the Danons the Darkwings freed.
Yeah. The city might be in ruins. The people have risen from the ashes.
This is the place Beifan said Deadeye would reveal the Lord's fate. I wonder what he'll do to her.
Well... Is that...
Yes. It's Lord Almadria Kynaris.
Please stop! No good can come of such hatred. Stop or there'll be no turning back.
Is this supposed to be justice? Astral energy? Why now?
You don't think that...
The fruit of Helgen!
Just...
I did warn you, did I not? Nothing good can ever come of such nasty hatred.
You at last. I swear it. I'll make you pay for what you did to my parents!
What do we have here? Could it really be the witch from Dana? Honestly, I thought I had wiped all of you out of existence back then. I guess there was one survivor after all.
Hey, Rinwell!
Shut up! This is the only thing that's keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
Rinwell.
I'll kill you. I swear it. I will kill you! What did you... Why are you defending her?
I'm not really sure, you know. But when I look into your eyes, I can't let you do it.
What about you? Are you not the one who got revenge for his father? Don't I deserve that as much as you? Move aside. If you don't, then I'll blast you again.
Even so, sorry. I'm afraid that I can't let you do that. No way. I can't let you kill her. Not while your face is full of the same hatred as those people who died.
You saw what she did. What are you saying? She should just get away with it all?
You're right. Rinwell. I don't know what I'm doing. But still, I know it's wrong. If you go through with this, I know you'll regret it. I'm sorry. I am. Forgive me.
I can't believe you. You, of all people. Of all the people! Why did you... Why you lost?
Is your little show quite finished?
Are you...
For many years of my life, I devoted myself to the study of astral arts. But the knowledge I took from your family was truly enlightening indeed. For that, you deserve a reward. I shall allow you to taste one of the fruits of my labor. Rearranging life and death to form new hellish compositions. That is what I do best. Now behold!
Ma, I'm...
Sorry for almost blowing me up? Hey, not like it's the first time. Come on, we need to take her down.
Okay.
Glacial Spear!
Ignite! Take it! Seismic rupture! Radiant blast!
That's it!
Blow away!
Mega ray! Annihilation!
Blow away!
Into the shadows!
Heal! Try harder!
One for that. Mega ray! I'm all pumped up! Flaming meteor!
Not now! Not ever!
This one's mine! Healing circle! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! After being interrupted. I owe you one for that.
Raining flash! Blew away!
I'll heal you all!
I'm not done!
Flaming meteor!
Blew away!
Appreciate the help!
Raining flash!
One shot!
Raining flash! Blew away!
Here's evil! This one's mine!
You picked the wrong one!
Mine!
Raining flash!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Igneous catapult! Going in!
Bestowed thy
Igneous
mystic
catapult!
grace!
One shot!
Blew away!
Burning strike! Water! Hear my call! Spread!
Raining flash!
Lightning! Make it ready!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning! This one's mine! It's changing tactics!
Blew away! Raining flash! Blew away! Raining flash! Blew away!
Down on the ground!
Raining flash! Blew away!
One more!
Raining flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A freezing storm! Ice tornado! Igneous discord! One more!
Raining tempest! This one's all mine!
This one's mine!
Blew
One
away!
more! Look sharp!
Raining
One
tempest!
more! I'm only getting started! Hear me!
Raging lunar storm!
Flaming meteor! Hear my call!
Ha! Not today!
Spread! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Blew away!
Burning strike!
Raining flash!
Resonate with the
Blew away!
On your
Raining flash!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Going and there goes the tail!
Right, let's do this!
One more!
Blew away!
Freeze laser! Meteor!
Blew away! Raining flash!
Look sharp!
You're mine!
None shall escape my judgment! Going in! Will this help?
Raining flash! Blew away!
This one's mine! Thanks, Shion. Going in! Hear my call!
Raining flash! Try harder! My turn! Wide open!
It
won't escape me!
Water! Hear my
Blew
call!
away!
One more!
Raining flash! This one's all mine!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Flaming meteor! Lunar blast! Look sharp!
Try harder! My turn! Raining flash!
Elusive
away! Raining
strike! Look sharp! One more!
Raining flash!
Here's evil!
Raging lunar storm!
Do it!
Raining flash!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Is everyone all right?
Yeah. But Almadria got away. Linwell, are you...
What the hell happened here?
Bayfon, is that you? Thank goodness you're okay.
I've been outside the city this whole time, but I sensed a disturbance in the wind and decided to turn back. What happened here? Where is everybody?
Almadria's handiwork. She allowed herself to be captured so she could rile up the Danans into a frenzy and rob them of their astral energy. She wiped out almost everyone in the plaza, including Deadheim.
Deadheim's dead. Everyone. And the Darkwings. Almost all of our companions in the Resistance. How could this happen?
Regardless of what she had to gain, what kind of person would do something like that?
If she managed to find kinship in Kelzelik, then I'd say the very worst kind. It's clear now that she used Menancia as a testing ground for the fruits of Helgen, before using them here.
So everything that led up to this moment was all a part of her plan.
Once she knew they'd eaten enough tainted food, she just needed to get herself caught.
We have to go after her. Balseth and Ganabelt were horrible, but Almadria makes them look like saints. I doubt she's really gone back into hiding. We have to put an end to this, once and for all.
Yeah, what she's done can't be forgiven.
I don't know what to do. I saw what hatred did to those people, but hating her is the only thing that's kept me going. I can't just Stop hating her. What am I supposed to do? Tell me. Smile at her from across the battlefield? Apologize while we fight her? I don't know if I can do that.
Rinwell.
Nobody can understand what you've been through. We can't even begin to imagine the pain you've experienced. But if hate is what has kept you going ever since that day, then let it be your strength. However, think about this. When you've had your revenge, when we've beaten Almeidrea, then what will you do?
Huh?
I'm saying you're going to have to find a way to survive once that hatred is gone. When it is, what do you plan on doing then?
I don't know. I've never thought about it before.
Almeidrea's death doesn't have to be your end too. You need a reason to live, Rinwell, not an excuse to die. Understand?
She's right. We could never truly know the pain that Almeidrea has caused you. But I think you should listen to Shion. Give yourself time to consider things. And if it's too much right now, it's okay for you to sit this one out.
No. My head might be a mess right now, but I'm not letting you fight Almeidrea without me. I need to be there. Please. That much I do know. I'm going with you. And on the road, I'll think about it. A reason to live. Without hate.
That said, it'll be no good chasing after her blind with no idea where she went. Beifan, do you have any ideas where she might have gone?
I can't say for sure, but west of here is an underground harbor along a cliff near the coast. She spent years building a ship there, a floating fortress that she called her castle on the sea. No one quite knew why she wanted the thing, but now...
Of course. She's already effectively destroyed her own capital. It's likely she planned to abandon her realm as well.
Right. That's as good a lead as any. Let's go. What's that woman going to do next?
Nothing good, I'll bet.
We'll stop it this time.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
We've reached our destination.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here for now. If I remember correctly, the next dungeon is a one-time dungeon, which means every item in there is permanently missable. So I need to make sure I do that next dungeon properly. So yeah, good chance to save here, and if I do screw up the next dungeon, at least I can restart. That's it for now. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'll be back later this evening for my usual Sunday evening stream. Until then, you guys take care. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.